Japan is a country known for having relatively low rates of litigation compared to other industrialized countries. There are many theories as to why this is. One theory suggests that culturally, historical Confucian thought and a preference for hierarchy and group harmony make litigation undesirable. A contrasting theory argues that Japan's lack of an efficient legal infrastructure, with too few lawyers and judges, makes litigation cumbersome and unattractive. A further theory proposes that parties prefer settlements due to predictable judicial outcomes, which makes litigation economically irrational. Continuing on, one more theory highlights the government's role in promoting alternative dispute resolutions to avoid social tension and maintain control. Whatever the real reason, the legal profession in Japan is relatively small, with fewer lawyers per capita than in many other industrialized countries, and many issues are resolved through negotiation and mediation rather than going to court. But there are lawsuits out there, with some of them being kind of crazy. Let's look at a few of them. Just recently, Osaka High Court Judge Tetsuji Sato delivered a landmark verdict in a unique lawsuit that had all of Japan buzzing. The case revolved around a Kyoto resident who filed a claim against a Tokyo-based corporation 4 Seeds over, wait for it, a delayed pizza delivery. The saga, which began more than 6 months ago, continued despite an initial dismissal by the Kyoto District Court, leading to an appeal and the eventual involvement of Judge Sato. The plaintiff, a Kyoto man, sought a whopping 100,000 yen in damages from 4 Seeds Inc., claiming severe mental anguish caused by one of its subsidiaries, Pizzala, a prominent nationwide pizza delivery chain. The incident occurred last December when the man ordered a pizza from Pizzala for a Christmas party he was hosting. What was supposed to be a merry evening turned into a traumatic ordeal because the pizza arrived 52 minutes late. The Pizzala website boasts about on-time deliveries, indicating the company knows the havoc late pizzas can have. The plaintiff dramatically argued in court, 30 minutes is, according to socially accepted norms, the maximum delay that can be tolerated without causing undue stress and inconvenience. Any longer and it's a recipe for disaster, he proclaimed. The plaintiff's case was built on the belief that timely pizza delivery is a psychological expectation. Missing the mark leads to significant distress, he contended. Pizzala's failure to meet its promised delivery time resulted in emotional turmoil and disrupted his festive plans, thus justifying the compensation he sought. As the case unfolded, it highlighted broader issues concerning corporate promises and customer expectations in Japan. It raised questions about the responsibilities of companies to keep their word and the potential consequences when they don't. The plaintiff's determination to seek justice, even after being laughed out of the Kyoto District Court, underscored his deep belief in the gravity of his predicament. During the trial, Judge Sato weighed the arguments. The defense pointed out that delays, though unfortunate, are sometimes unavoidable due to logistical challenges, especially during peak times like the holiday season. They argued that the company had not acted negligently and that the delay, while regrettable, did not merit such a hefty compensation. In his ruling, Judge Sato acknowledged the plaintiff's distress, but also recognized the complexities of pizza delivery logistics. The judgment reflected a nuanced understanding of both the customer's expectations and the operational challenges faced by delivery services. While the court didn't award the full 100,000 yen sought by the plaintiff, it did highlight the importance of timely service and need for companies to keep their delivery promises. This case has set a precedent in consumer rights, emphasizing how service delays can impact customer satisfaction and mental well-being. It serves as a bit comedic yet cautionary tale for corporations about the significance of their commitments and the potential legal repercussions of failing to meet them. And for the rest of us, it's a reminder that sometimes waiting a little longer for a pizza might just be the price of avoiding courtroom drama. And how about another one? In April 2018, a routine visit to a Summit supermarket in Tokyo's Nerima ward turned into a legal battle when a 35-year-old man slipped on a piece of pumpkin tempura, leading to a lawsuit against the supermarket's parent company, Sumitomo Corporation. The case, which highlights issues of store safety and customer negligence, reached its conclusion on December 9th this year, with Judge Ayako Nagatsuma of the Tokyo District Court delivering a nuanced and detailed ruling. The incident occurred when the man, stopping by the supermarket after work, accidentally stepped on a piece of deep-fried pumpkin tempura while walking along the line of registers. Known for its oily texture, the tempura created a dangerously slippery surface, resulting in the man falling and sustaining light injuries, including a bruised right knee. Initially, the supermarket compensated him with 60,000 yen, but the man pursued further legal action, claiming the amount was insufficient to cover his medical expenses and the pain and suffering endured. Seeking 1.4 million yen in damages, the lawsuit brought the issue before Judge Nagatsuma, who meticulously examined the circumstances of the case. The court proceedings underscored the complexity of assigning responsibility in such accidents. Judge Nagatsuma acknowledged that while the store must ensure a safe environment for its customers, the nature of self-service food sections inherently carries risks. Shoppers use tongs to pack items like pumpkin tempura, increasing the likelihood of food being dropped. However, the judge also considered the fact that it was another customer who had dropped the piece of tempura, not a store employee. This factor complicated the assignment of direct blame to the supermarket. Additionally, the man himself was found to have demonstrated partial negligence by not noticing the fallen food, despite the pumpkin's distinct size and color, which should have made it visible against the floor's background. Judge Nagatsuma's ruling balanced these considerations. While the supermarket was found to have some responsibility for not mitigating the risk adequately, the plaintiff's own lack of attention contributed to the accident. Consequently, the court awarded the man less than half of the amount he had demanded, roughly 580,000 yen. Despite the balanced ruling, public sentiment largely sided with Sumitomo Corporation, reflecting a general reluctance to shift blame onto businesses for accidents caused by other customers. Here are some direct quotes from social media. And so the case ended. Or so we thought. The Summit Company appealed the decision, and the Tokyo High Court overturned the district court's ruling, dismissing the man's claim for further compensation. While the judge in the initial trial had deemed that Summit had been in violation of safe business operation ordinances, High Court Judge Yutaka Hirata pointed to a number of factors in his ruling that Summit had not been negligent, starting with the confirmation that the tempura had been dropped not by a Summit employee, but by another shopper. Citing its small size of approximately 13 centimeters in length, Hirata said it would not have been difficult to avoid, and also that it had not been on the ground for an amount of time inordinately long enough to constitute legal negligence. It seems that a lot of the public was very happy with this outcome, and once again flooded social media. And There you have it, folks. Justice in Japan can be a slippery business, whether it's over late pizzas or rogue pumpkin tempura. So the next time you're in a courtroom, remember, it's not just the letter of the law you need to worry about. It might just be what's on the floor or what's on the clock. As always, if you liked this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification button to enjoy more tidbits from Japan.